Does the world around you feel like a relentless storm? A whirlwind of noise, demands, and constant change, leaving you feeling adrift, searching for a moment of calm, a sense of solid ground. This feeling, this modern chaos, is something many of us experience, a yearning for an anchor in turbulent seas. But what if the anchor isn't out there but within? You might feel pulled in countless directions, your attention fragmented, your energy depleted. It's easy to believe this chaos is an external force, something to be battled or escaped. We search for solutions outside ourselves, a new app, a different job, a change of scenery. Yet often the turmoil persists, following us like a shadow. What if the key to navigating this modern chaos wasn't a modern invention at all? What if it lay hidden in ancient wisdom, in teachings that have guided humanity through millennia of change and upheaval? Imagine a voice from the distant past, speaking directly to the challenges we face today, offering not a quick fix, but a profound shift in perspective. This voice belongs to Confucius, a sage whose insights into human nature and societal harmony have resonated for over 2,000 years. He lived in a time of great upheaval, yet he sought and taught a path to order, not through force, but through virtue, understanding, and the cultivation of the self. His wisdom offers a timeless map. Confucius saw that societal disorder often stemmed from inner disorder. He believed that to bring harmony to the world, one must first bring harmony to oneself. This isn't about retreating from the world, but about transforming how we engage with it, starting from our very core. The journey to peace begins within. The modern chaos we perceive is often amplified by our reactions to it. The constant notifications, the pressure to keep up, the fear of missing out, these can create an internal storm that mirrors the external. Confucius invites us to pause, to look inward, and to ask, what can I truly control? The core message we'll explore is this: inner order, cultivated through self-reflection and virtuous action, is the ancient key to navigating modern chaos and finding lasting harmony. It's a powerful idea that the antidote to external disarray is an internal sanctuary we build ourselves, brick by thoughtful brick. This journey isn't about achieving some unattainable state of perfection overnight. It's about a conscious turning towards principles that foster balance, clarity, and compassion. It's about small, consistent steps that over time reshape our inner landscape and, by extension, our experience of the world. Confucius emphasized the importance of ziyushan, or self-cultivation. This is the bedrock of his philosophy. Imagine your mind and character as a garden. Left untended, weeds of anxiety and negativity can flourish. But with care, attention, and deliberate effort, it can become a place of beauty and nourishment. So, how do we begin to cultivate this inner garden? Confucius suggested starting with awareness, observing our thoughts, our emotions, our reactions without immediate judgment. It's like becoming a curious scientist of your own inner world, seeking to understand its patterns and tendencies before trying to change anything. Consider the sheer volume of information and stimulation we face daily. It's like a constant barrage. Confucius, even in his time, valued focused learning and reflection. Self-cultivation involves choosing what we feed our minds, much like choosing nutritious food for our bodies. Are you consuming chaos or wisdom? One aspect of self-cultivation is sincerity, Chinese letter sheng. This means being honest with yourself, aligning your inner thoughts and feelings with your outer actions. When we act with sincerity, there is no internal conflict, no mask to maintain. This authenticity is a powerful source of inner peace and strength. Think about a time you acted against your better judgment or weren't true to your values. How did that feel? Often, it creates an inner dissonance, a kind of internal static. Sincerity smooths out this static, creating a clearer channel for your true self to emerge and navigate the world. Self-cultivation also involves continuous learning and improvement, not in a competitive sense, but as a lifelong commitment to becoming a better version of yourself. Confucius believed that by three methods we may learn wisdom: First, by reflection, which is noblest. Second, by imitation, which is easiest. And third, by experience, which is the bitterest. This doesn't mean you need to be perfect. Confucius himself said, "Our greatest glory is not in never failing, but in rising up every time we fail." Self-cultivation is about resilience, about learning from mistakes and using them as stepping stones for growth rather than reasons for self-criticism. So, a practical step. At the end of each day, take just a few moments to reflect. What went well? Where could you have been more aligned with your values? Not with judgment, but with gentle curiosity. This simple act is a powerful tool for self-cultivation. This internal work, this dedication to understanding and improving oneself, creates a stable center. Like the eye of a storm, your cultivated inner self can remain calm and clear, even when the world around you is chaotic. This is the first step towards transmuting chaos into harmony. Next, Confucius emphasized Lai Chinese letter, often translated as rights, propriety, or proper conduct. This isn't just about rigid rules, but about a framework for respectful and harmonious interaction. Think of Lai as the choreography of a well-ordered society, or even a well-ordered life. In a world that often feels rule-less or where rules are constantly shifting, Lai offers a sense of predictability and respect. It's about understanding your role in various situations, as a family member, a friend, a colleague, and acting with the appropriate courtesy and consideration. Lai can be as simple as listening attentively when someone speaks, showing gratitude, or offering help. These small acts of structured kindness create ripples of order and warmth, countering the coldness of chaos. They are the threads that weave a stronger social fabric. Some might see Lai as restrictive, but Confucius saw it as liberating. When we understand the dance steps of social interaction, we can move more freely and confidently, reducing friction and misunderstanding. It's like knowing the rules of a game. It allows for more enjoyable and meaningful play. Think about your daily routines. Are there small rituals you can introduce that bring a sense of order and intention? Perhaps the way you start your morning, or how you greet your family. These personal Lai can be anchors of stability in a hectic day. Lai also connects to the idea of zhengaming Chinese letter, or the rectification of names. This means that things should live up to their names. A leader should lead well, a teacher should teach well, a friend should be a true friend. It's about clarity of roles and responsibilities. When there's a mismatch between the name and the reality, when words don't match actions, confusion and distrust arise. This contributes to chaos. By striving to embody the best qualities of the roles we hold, we contribute to clarity and order, both for ourselves and for others. Ask yourself, what are my most important roles? Am I living up to the ideal of those roles as I understand them? This isn't about external validation, but about an internal compass guiding you to act with integrity within the structures of your life. Even in the most chaotic modern workplace or family dynamic, understanding and fulfilling your role with conscientiousness can create a pocket of predictability and trust. It's about bringing your personal Lai, your own sense of proper conduct, to every interaction. This framework of Lai, of proper conduct and defined roles, isn't meant to be rigid or unfeeling. It's the container. What fills that container, according to Confucius, is just as crucial. And that brings us to Rain Chinese letter, humaneness, benevolence, compassion. Rain is the heart of Confucian ethics. It's the deep empathy and concern for others, the recognition of shared humanity. If Lai is how we act, Rain is why we act, out of a genuine desire for the well-being of others and society as a whole. Confucius famously articulated a version of the Golden Rule: do not impose on others what you do not wish for yourself. This simple principle is the essence of Rain. Before you speak, before you act, consider, how would this affect another? How would I feel in their place? In our often polarized world, practicing Rain can feel like a radical act. It means seeking to understand even those with whom we disagree, extending courtesy even when it's not reciprocated, and choosing kindness over conflict whenever possible. It's a quiet strength. Rain is not just a feeling, it's expressed through action. Small gestures of kindness, a listening ear, a helping hand, these are the manifestations of a benevolent heart. Each act of rain chips away at the coldness of chaos and builds bridges of human connection. When we cultivate rain, we see that our well-being is intrinsically linked to the well-being of others. This understanding naturally leads to more harmonious relationships and a more considerate approach to life. It's a shift from me to we. Think of someone who embodies this quality of humaneness for you. How do they make you feel? What can you learn from their example? Rain is contagious in the best way. When we experience it, we are more likely to extend it. Cultivating rain in modern life means consciously choosing empathy. It means pausing before reacting to an angry comment online, offering support to a struggling colleague, or simply being present for a loved one. These are acts of powerful harmony. Confucius believed that a society rooted in rain, where people genuinely care for one another, would naturally be more harmonious and stable. This isn't naive idealism. It's a practical understanding of human psychology and social dynamics. Compassion calms the chaos. So we have self-cultivation, Zioshin, as the foundation, propriety, Lai, as the framework, and humaneness, Rain, as the heart. How do these ancient principles help us navigate the specific chaos of modern life? Let's bring it home. The feeling of being overwhelmed by modern chaos often comes from a lack of inner grounding. Self-cultivation provides that grounding. When you know yourself, your values, and your inner strengths, you are less easily swayed by external pressures and trends. You become your own anchor. Consider the digital realm, the constant notifications, the curated lives on social media. This can fuel anxiety and comparison. Applying Lai here means setting boundaries, engaging respectfully, and remembering the human behind the screen. Practicing rain means offering understanding rather than judgment. The pressure to achieve, to be constantly productive, is a hallmark of modern chaos. Confucius's wisdom reminds us that true value lies not just in doing, but in being. Cultivating rain means valuing connection and well-being, yours and others, over mere productivity. Confucius spoke of the Junzi Chinese letter, often translated as the gentleman or superior person. This is not about social status, but about moral character. The Junzi is the person who diligently cultivates themselves, lives by Lai, and embodies rain. It's an ideal to strive for. The Junzi is harmonious but not conformist. They maintain their principles even when it's unpopular. They seek to understand others but are not swayed by mob mentality. In a world of fleeting trends and polarized opinions, this inner steadfastness is a beacon. Another quality of the Junzi is that they are slow in speech but quick in action. They don't make rash promises or speak carelessly. Their words have weight because they are backed by consistent, virtuous action. This contrasts sharply with the often impulsive communication of our digital age. To embody the Junzi in modern life, pause before you speak or post. Consider the impact of your words. Focus on consistent, kind actions. Strive for integrity in your small, daily choices. This is how ancient harmony is woven into the fabric of modern chaos. Confucius also emphasized Zhou Chinese letter, or filial piety, respect, and care for one's parents and elders. While specific customs vary, the core principle is about honoring our roots and the bonds of family. This provides a fundamental sense of belonging and continuity. In a fragmented modern world where families can be scattered and traditions weaken, the spirit of Zhou can be cultivated by maintaining connection, expressing gratitude, and offering support to our loved ones, strengthening those foundational relationships that counter feelings of isolation. The principles of respect and care learned within the family, according to Confucius, extend outward to the community and society at large. A society where ZOO is valued is one where respect for authority, when just, and care for the vulnerable are more prevalent. Think about the chaos of differing opinions and societal divisions. Confucian harmony doesn't mean everyone thinking alike. It means interacting with respect, lie, and compassion reign, even amidst disagreement. It's about finding common ground in our shared humanity. The modern pursuit of constant happiness can itself be a source of stress. Confucius focused more on contentment and fulfillment derived from living a virtuous life. Harmony is not a fleeting emotion, but a deeper state of being that comes from alignment with these principles. So the actionable shift is this. Instead of trying to control the external chaos, focus on cultivating your internal order. Each day ask, how can I practice a little more self-awareness? How can I act with more propriety and respect? How can I show more humaneness? This isn't about adding more to-dos to your already busy life. It's about a shift in how you approach what you're already doing. It's about infusing your current life with intention, virtue, and a commitment to inner balance. Consider the overwhelming flow of information. Self-cultivation helps you discern what is truly valuable, what nourishes your mind and spirit, versus what simply adds to the noise. It's about curating your inner world with the same care you might give to a precious garden. When faced with rudeness or aggression, a common feature of modern interactions, especially online, how do you respond? Lie, propriety, and reign humaneness offer an alternative to reacting in kind. Can you maintain your composure? Can you respond with grace or choose not to engage? This inner strength, this ability to choose your response, is a direct result of self-cultivation. It's not weakness to be kind in the face of hostility. It is a profound strength, a testament to your inner order prevailing over external provocation. The feeling of meaninglessness can be a part of modern chaos. Confucius's emphasis on fulfilling one's roles, zhengaming, and contributing to the well-being of others, reign, provides a powerful antidote. Purpose is found in virtuous action and contribution. Even the smallest acts, when done with sincerity and good intention, contribute to the larger harmony. Helping a neighbor, listening to a friend, doing your job well, these are all ways to practice Confucian principles and find meaning in the everyday. The modern world often emphasizes individual achievement above all. Confucius reminds us that we are deeply interconnected. Our flourishing is tied to the flourishing of our communities. Reign helps us see and act on this truth, fostering a sense of belonging. What if you feel you don't have a grand role to play? Confucius taught that virtue is expressed in all stations of life. The Junzi is defined by character, not by position. Being a good person, a kind neighbor, a reliable friend, these are grand roles. The pursuit of fleeting pleasures, often amplified by consumer culture, can leave us feeling empty. Confucian harmony points to a more enduring satisfaction found in self-mastery, ethical conduct, and meaningful relationships. Things that build inner wealth, not just outer possessions. So how do we begin this practice today? Choose one small area. Perhaps it's being more present in conversations, self-cultivation, or showing more appreciation to family, ZO, and reign, or tidying your workspace to create outer order reflecting inner intent, lie. Don't aim for a massive overhaul. Aim for consistency in small things. Confucius said, "The man who moves a mountain begins by carrying away small stones." Each mindful action, each kind word, each moment of reflection is a small stone moved. Remember, the goal is not to eliminate chaos from the world. That is beyond our individual control. The goal is to cultivate an inner sanctuary of harmony so that we can navigate the chaos with grace, wisdom, and compassion, to become the calm in the storm. This ancient wisdom is not a relic of the past. It is a living tradition, a practical guide for human flourishing that is as relevant today as it was 2 millennia ago. Its power lies in its simplicity and its profound understanding of human nature. As you go about your day, carry this question: how can I bring a little more order, a little more kindness, a little more understanding into this moment, into this interaction? This simple inquiry can be your guide. The harmony Confucius spoke of is not a passive state. It's an active, dynamic equilibrium, constantly maintained through conscious effort and virtuous living. It's a dance between inner cultivation and outer expression. This path doesn't promise an escape from life's difficulties. Instead, it offers the tools to meet those difficulties with greater strength, resilience, and peace of mind. It transforms our relationship to the chaos, so it no longer holds the same power over us. To recap, we've explored how modern chaos can feel overwhelming. We've seen Confucius offer a path to harmony not by changing the external world, but by cultivating inner order through self-reflection, cohesion, proper conduct, and humaneness, reign. The core message remains: your inner world is your primary sphere of influence. By bringing intention, virtue, and balance to your thoughts, emotions, and actions, you create a ripple effect that can calm the waters around you. You become a source of harmony. This isn't just philosophy, it's a practical way of life. It's about choosing to build rather than merely react. Building inner strength, building better relationships, building a more compassionate presence in the world, one moment at a time. The wisdom of Confucius is an invitation to look within, to cultivate your character, and to engage with the world from a place of integrity and warmth. It's an invitation to find your own ancient harmony amidst the modern chaos. As you move forward from this reflection, carry the essence of this ancient wisdom. The power to transform your experience of chaos into one of harmony resides not in changing the storm, but in strengthening your anchor. And that anchor is you, cultivated, conscious, and compassionate. Let the principles of self-cultivation, propriety, and humaneness be your guiding stars. They are timeless, universal, and profoundly practical. In their embrace, you will find not just fleeting calm, but an enduring sense of peace and purpose, a harmony that resonates from within. The journey of 1,000 miles, as another ancient sage said, begins with a single step. May your next step, however small, be one towards inner order and a more harmonious engagement with the beautiful, chaotic dance of life. The ancient harmony is waiting to be awakened within you.